at the beginning of our conversation, I have gone in at corporate leaders specifically. I mean, you heard me, I wasn't holding back. Because I do think there's a vacuum in leadership that needs to be sorted, even within the current leadership. There's things that we need to fix so that people show up better. But I think one of the things that we don't often consider about leadership is that it comes with a level of celebrityhood within the organization, right?
It does.
So when you are a CEO of a corporate that employs 50,000 people, to those 50,000 people, you may not be famous on the, when you walk outside, but to those 50,000 people, you are the most famous person.
You are the Trevor Noah there.
You are the Trevor Noah. We often treat leaders in a very unempathetic way. We lack empathy for them because they're the leaders. They can make changes. Why don't they make changes? But have you come across? Does it resonate what I'm saying about these people? I'm a CEO, and it doesn't matter which part of this building I walk. Everybody is trying to say, "Hey, look at me! Hey, did you see that report I sent? Hey, do you know who I reported?" Everybody is trying to take something out of you.
That makes a lot of sense to me, and it's one of the reasons. Basically, some organizations have designed lifts that go from ground straight to the CEO office and we think it's because they are not trying to connect with employees, but it's actually because they are trying to connect with employees. And employees just refuse to connect with the real person. They refuse to see the leader as a human, just like they would refuse to see a Trevor Noah, a Kevin Hart as a human. So now they've realized there's no point in this. Every time I'm trying to connect with this person, he is networking. Every time I'm trying to connect with this person, he is playing a political game or he's trying to advance. And so because of that, then they have to find a way of dehumanizing themselves in that particular time and say, okay, I'm gonna show these people the version that they want anyway, and I'm going to make sure that the people I hang around with when I do have time, because obviously I don't have time, a lot of time to connect. When I do, I might as well hang out with other CEOs where I can actually be human. People are not overwhelmed by my presence. People are not trying to get a contract for me. People are not trying to remember I said, everyone wants spaces where they're not performing. The reason CEOs end up closing and going to these closed spaces is not because they're trying to close networks and it's not because of that. It's because they want spaces where they can be human. And I see it. What you're saying, I see it. And I think there's a lot of work that must happen in this is, what is the effect of that celebrity status of the CEO and feeling like these CEOs are being dehumanized? What is the effect on that on some of the pervasive toxic behaviors we're seeing, some of the things that we are seeing at work? Because I cannot connect with anyone here, I might as well give them the version of me